Hi, honeybee friends. I'm so glad to be back to read a story to you today. I hope you had an awesome day yesterday and having a good day so far today. Today, I'm going to read you a story called The Snatchabook. Who's stealing all the stories? It is written by Helen Docherty and Thomas Docherty. Let's find out what happens. One dark night and burrowed down, a rabbit named Eliza Brown found a book and settled down. When a Snatchabook flew into town, in every house and every bed, a bedtime book was being read. Tales of dragons spitting flames, witches playing spooky games, pirates on the seven seas, princesses trying to sleep on peas, and every child in every bed listened hard to each word said. Eliza Brown at number 3 was reading quite contentedly, her curtains open just a chink. She barely had a chance to blink. Her storybook just disappeared. Eliza found that very weird. I wonder who took it. The little owls on Mommy's lap were quite surprised to hear a tap against their bedroom window glass. Tap, tap. The noise came really fast. Before they'd even looked around, the book was gone without a sound. The wind blew wild across the sky. The smallest squirrel heard a cry. "What's that?" she whispered to her dad. But then, this was really bad. Before they had a chance to look, she lost her very favorite book. And so it went night after night. Books disappeared from left and right. 5 books here and six books there. The shelves began to look quite bare. And burrowed down the rumor spread of book thieves under every bed. Eliza Brown at number 3 was keen to solve the mystery. She planned one night to lie in wait and use a pile of books as bait. Long hours passed without a peep. She'd nearly fallen fast asleep, when suddenly Eliza heard a flap of wings. A bat? A bird? Eliza saw a shadow loom, enormous, right across her room. What kind of monster could it be? Eliza thought, "You don't scare me." And yet her heart was beating fast. She'd have to face the thief at last. She threw the window open wide and shouted to the thing outside, "Stop stealing all our books right now! Just give them back, I don't care how." "I'm sorry," came a little voice. "I really am. I had no choice." Eliza looked down in surprise. She couldn't quite believe her eyes. "So who are you, and what's your name?" The creature hung its head in shame. He mumbled with a mournful look, "I'm just a little Snatchabook." Eliza nodded solemnly. She sat the creature on her knee. "You can't just come and help yourself to every book on every shelf." A tear rolled from the creature's eye, and softly he began to cry. "I know it's wrong, but can't you see? I've got no one to read to me." Eliza sighed. He looked so sad. If he just had a mom or dad to read him stories every night, well, then he might behave all right. That very night they hatched a plan, and so the Snatchabook began. To give back all the books he'd picked, Eliza Brown was very strict. Then, trying hard to prove himself, he stacked them neatly on every shelf. And when he'd made his full amends, Eliza called on all her friends and told them how he'd worked all night to turn a wrong into a right. And now each night and burrowed down as darkness falls upon the town, and every house and every bed a bedtime book is being read. And if you take a closer look, you might just see the Snatchabook perched happily on someone's bed, listening hard to each word said. The end. Wow, I hope you guys enjoyed this book. I know I did. It's one of my favorite books, and that's why I like to read it to you guys. Can you tell me what your favorite part of this book was? Alright, now that I've read you this story, friends, I'm going to show you something special to me. This is a picture of me. That's me in the sunglasses. And that's my favorite cousin, Taylor. And we are swimming with a dolphin in this picture. This picture was taken in the Bahamas and Atlantis. That's where we stayed. That's the hotel where we stayed. Paradise Island, Bahamas. It was one of my favorite vacations, especially since I got to spend it with my cousin Taylor. And I got to kiss the dolphin too, so that was very fun. Have you ever kissed a dolphin? Alright friends, it is time for me to go, but I will be back tomorrow to read you another story. Have a good day, friends. Bye.